Hi, how you doing today, class? Are you all right? It's a pleasure having you again today for the lessons. And I got your homework. I'm very impressed that you all did your homework and you did greatly in your homework. That's amazing. And I'm so happy. And I know you all ready for lessons today. That's great. Good to hear that. Okay, today we'll be talking about the first condition. Today we'll be talking about first condition. And generally, we will talk first of all about the use of first condition. We use the first condition when we talk about real future events with possible result outcome. Real future events with possible result outcome. Talking about things that will happen in the future, definitely happen in the future. And we often or always start the first condition with if or when. So when making sentences using the first condition, we always start by using the word if or when. Is that understood? Great, perfectly. Great, amazing. Okay, now we have to understand it's a specific event that may happen in the future. This is second explanation about the first condition. It's a specific event that may happen in the future depending if the condition will happen or not. Future event that may happen depending if the condition will happen or not. Is that clear? Understood? Amazing. Okay, that's good. Okay, now we're going to say example sentences and also the structure form of the first condition. So we're going to see example sentences and also we're going to see forms of the first condition and also example sentences. Structure, form, example sentences. So now we will be talking about a few examples after the structure. First of all, structure. Now, in the first condition, the structure is if plus present simple plus comma, which is very important. If plus present simple plus comma plus future simple. Can you try that? If plus the present simple plus comma plus the future simple. And I hope we all remember our verb forms. We have the present tense, we have the past tense, future tense. Don't forget this, okay? So, but in this, we're using if plus the present simple plus future simple, okay? Can you repeat after me? If, good, plus the present simple, good, plus comma, plus future simple. Amazing. That's awesome. Okay, after this, we're going to have example sentences. Okay? Example sentences of the future of the first conditional. Okay? Good. Now, the first one, if it rains, I will stay at home. If it rains, I'll stay at home. We have our if, don't forget, if. We also have it rains, the present simple rains, it rains. We have a comma and we have I will stay at home. So I will stay is the future simple. You see, we're able to work on the sentence structure using our example sentence. If, normal if, it rains, simple present, comma, I will stay, future simple, at home. Is that understood? Perfect. Okay, we'll take a second example. If I miss the bus, I will take a cab. Cab, taxi, same. Okay? Cab, taxi. If I miss the bus, I will take a cab. If, a normal if, first condition always starts with if. I miss the bus. Present simple. Miss the bus. Present simple. If it was to be past, missed. But we're talking about the present simple, so we just use miss. We have a comma. I will take a cab. I will, future simple. I'll do that again. If I miss the bus, bracket, present simple, comma, I will take a cab. I will, future simple. Is that okay? Good. So we're going to take one more example. We've had the first one, we've had the second one, and I hope you're following correctly. And I'm happy at your level of concentration. That's amazing. Okay, we'll talk about the third example sentence. If, remember we always start with if. If you touch the knife, comma, you will hurt yourself. If you touch the knife, you will hurt yourself. If, we always use if in first condition. You touch. Present simple, to touch. Past tense, touched. Present simple, touch. If you touch the knife, comma, you will, future simple, you will hurt yourself. So in the first example sentence, second example sentence, and the third example sentence, we have been able to talk about the sentence structure, and also shown the different positions of if, positions of the present simple, positions of the comma, and also that of the future simple. So these are three example sentences of the first conditions. I hope you understood very well. Great. Okay, we'll continue. Now we're going to talk about other forms of first condition. Other forms of the first condition. And the one I want us to concentrate on today is the reverse first condition. Can you try that? Great. Reverse first condition. Again, reverse first condition. Now, in the reverse first condition, it has a different structure from the normal first condition. Okay? In the reverse first condition, the structure form is results plus if plus condition. Results plus if plus condition. Well, remember, in the normal first condition, the sentence structure was if plus present simple plus comma plus future simple. That's our first condition structure form, okay, or form structure. But in the reverse first condition, it's totally different. Here we have results plus if plus condition. Are we following? Great, amazing. Okay, we're going to have a few examples to make you have a great understanding about this, okay? So I'm going to give you two example sentences for your elucidation, clarification, and understanding. The first one, I will call you if I'm late. I will call you if I'm late. Note, in the normal first condition, there was the comma. We used the comma. But here in the reverse first condition, there is no comma. It's very important you have this at the back of your mind. Normal first condition, if plus present simple plus comma plus future simple. But in the reversed first condition, there is no comma. So here we have results plus if plus condition. So we go back to the example sentences. I will call you if I'm late. Now, I will call is the result. I will call if I'm late condition. Result, I will call you. We have our if I'm late. I'm late condition. So you see, we've been able to demonstrate the sentence, the structure form of the reverse first condition in this example sentence. So we have, I'll call you if I'm late. Result, I'll call you if I'm late condition. Second example sentence, I'll stay at home if it rains. I'll stay at home if it rains. So I'll stay at home is the result. If it rains, condition. So for the reverse first condition, we have results plus if plus condition, different from our normal first condition, which is if plus the present simple plus comma plus future simple. So I try to do a great explanation, clarification, so you could note it, both of them. Okay? Great. So we continue. Now we'll go to questions and answers, which is very important. Questions and answers. This helps me to know how much you have understood. Okay? So it's very important. Questions and answers. So now this is a time for questions and answers. And here the students are allowed to ask questions. So as this aid their understanding and confidence. Asking questions aid the students' understanding and confidence. Because many students in class stay quiet. So if you encourage the students to ask questions, it gives them great clarification and amazing understanding about the lesson. So questions are said to be an integral part. When I mean integral, I mean essential, I mean important. So integral, essential, important, synonyms. They are very important. These are all synonyms. Integral, essential, important. So asking questions is an integral, important part of a lesson because it makes you know how much the student has understood the lesson. Okay? Great. Now we're going to go to summary. We're going to summarize about the first condition. Summary about the first condition. First of all, I'm going to go back to make sure you don't forget the structure form of the first condition, which is very important. If plus present simple plus comma plus future simple. I'll take it again. Structure form of the first condition. If plus present simple plus comma plus future simple. Great. So in summary, the first condition describes specific events or conditions. This is very important for you to know, okay? Everyone listen up carefully. The first condition describes specific events and condition. Something that will or may happen in the future. Specific events or condition. Something that will or may happen in the future. So in summary, this is the work or this is the use of the first condition. Okay, I'll take that again for the slow learners and for the slow listeners. I said in summary, the first condition describes specific events or conditions, something that will or may happen in the future. So this is for the first condition. Okay, perfect. Okay, if is allowed, is always followed with a condition. Sorry, if is always followed with a condition. If, the word if in the first condition is always followed with a condition. Secondly, it is followed by a comma, and then the result outcomes if the condition has been met. So in summary, we have the if, we have the condition, we have the comma, and we have the condition that has been met. Good. Now we're going to move to the worksheet exercise, which is very important also. Here I'm going to see how good you are and how good you have understood the lesson from the worksheet exercise. Are we ready? Amazing. Okay. So, and there in the worksheet exercise, the topic is if my dream holiday. If my dream holiday. Can we try that? Good. If my dream holiday. Great. Now, students will be giving the worksheets. I'm going to share the worksheets among the students to complete the reading and writing exercise. So in the worksheet, it will comprise of reading and also writing exercise. So firstly, the students are going to work individually. This also helps to build confidence. Individually, they're going to work individually. Every student is going to work on their own individually. And secondly, the students work in pairs. They will read and compare sentences. So firstly, they work alone individually, which helps them build confidence. Secondly, they're going to work in pairs and they will read and compare their sentences. So after working individually, I'll put them in groups, in group of twos, depending on the number of the class. So they'll be in twos or in threes in a group, and they're going to write and read out and compare their sentences. Now, during this time, I, as a teacher, I will monitor the students for accurate reading pronunciation. During this time, I'll go around to check for accurate reading pronunciation, which is very important because it's a reading lesson. So accurate pronunciation is an integral part of this lesson. So as they compare their sentences and read among themselves in a group, I'll have to move around and monitor and check their reading pronunciation and correct them where necessary. Corrections should be made where necessary for proper understanding and proper pronunciation or accurate pronunciation. Great. Okay. And after this, we're going to talk about discussion and feedback time on the worksheet. So firstly, worksheet is given to them. They work individually. Secondly, they work in a group or as a group. And then I'm going to monitor their reading exercise to correct and to help with accurate pronunciation. And after this, we're going to have a little discussion and feedback on the worksheet, which is very important. So now the students read out their worksheet and others give feedbacks which help me evaluate their level of understanding. So some will read and others will give feedback. Now from this feedback, it will help me evaluate their level of understanding of the lesson. So it's an integral part of the lesson also because I have to know how much they have learned and how much more explanation I need to give. So this is very important. Okay, lastly, we're going to have what we call the discussion session. Discussion session. So after having the feedback from the worksheet, we're going to have the discussion session. And in this case, I'm going to engage students to ask questions about their dream holiday. Because I wouldn't say every, almost every student has gone on for a holiday or vacation. So this time I'm going to ask questions about their dream holiday. And there also, I'm going to be correcting any language confusion for accurate pronunciation, because the aim of the lesson is to attain a great level of accurate pronunciation or accuracy in pronunciation, which is very important. Accuracy in pronunciation. So I'm going to correct language confusion because we have a lot of interference of the mother tongue in learning a new language, a lot of it. So that's where my pronunciation comes in. So I'm going to help them in pronouncing correctly. Okay. And then we're going to also have feedback also from the students again. So here I'm going to make sure if they have questions, I'm going to pick up their questions. And I'm also going to answer and know the level of their understanding. So I'm so happy today. It was a great lesson. Thank you all for your awesome participation. And I want to advise you to engage yourselves on more reading lessons, not just this one. When you get home, engage yourself on more reading lessons, okay? And try to write out some example sentences on the first conditionals like I gave you. And don't forget, as form structure or structure form of the first condition, if plus present simple plus comma plus future simple. Nice to see you. Have a great day. Bye.